Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. I'm Kristen, and today I'm sharing some fun DIYs using Dollar Tree items. I started out really good doing a craft your stash, and now I really don't have bins and baskets to use, although I do have a lot of random pieces laying around to use. So that's kind of what it is today, DIYs using Dollar Tree items that I have had that I thought were really cute, and they're just kind of sitting around. So that's what this video is. So I hope you enjoy. Alright, so for this first DIY, I'm using this cow and this pig and some wooden letters. These are also from the Dollar Tree. I have had these forever. I'm not sure if they match or if they went with the same set, but we're going to go with it anyways. So I figured Oink and Moo would be fun to use. You could use Cricut. I've used Chalkateur on these, which I absolutely love. But if you're trying to keep it simple and only use Dollar Tree items, that is kind of what this video is for, is just some Dollar Tree items that you've had, that you bought because you saw a video or you saw a haul or you watched Instagram and everybody bought the items and then you decided to buy them too. I cannot resist the farmhouse items because I love farmhouse still. I love it. I think I will forever love it. It's my style, and I don't really think that that's going to go away anytime soon. So when I see it at the Dollar Tree, I have to buy all of it, and I'm better, but I still have to buy a lot of it. So we'll say not all of it, but a lot of it. But Oink and Moo on these animals, I think is a really cool idea. So that's what I went with, and that is it for these ones. Super quick and easy. This DIY, I'm using 3 of these sign rolling pins. I don't know what made me buy so many of these rolling pins from Dollar General, but they are $1 a piece, and that's probably why. I'm using some scrapbook paper, and I just flipped it over. This one is double-sided. I purchased this off of Liz's site, More Decal and Decor, and I'll link that for you guys in the description box. But I'm just tracing around the back side. I loved that front side. I thought it was so pretty for summer, for spring. I honestly think it's just cute for all the time, to be completely honest. And I just traced it out 3 different times for all of these rolling pins. I'm also going to be using some wooden letters. The wooden letters were also from Dollar Tree. You know, if you guys have a Dollar General in your area, make sure to check it out because they still have a ton of items for only $1. So I decided to paint the letters with the Waverly chalk paint in the color ink, or you could just use some black acrylic paint, but I have a ton of chalk paint, and that's just what I prefer to use because I usually only need to do 1 coat. If you wanted to make this just a little bit easier, you could tape the letters down. I decided to do it the hard way and not. But I'm going to do roll, bake, and mix, and just glue those right to the center of these rolling pins. I thought about making this like a cute hanging piece with a ribbon, and you could do that and just put them all together and hang them on your wall. I actually decided to put them in on a shelf in my kitchen, not glued together or not ribboned up or like a sign. I just liked them resting so that I can change them out whenever I want. My decor changes all the time. I make a lot, so I don't really like anything completely permanent in my home.
It's 2 a.m. and I can't fall asleep 'cause I'm not tired. I'm thinking about the days we used to shine when we were young. I told you that we should start a band and reach for the sky. It's 2 a.m. and I can't fall asleep. I'm just not tired. I can hear the
I'm using this sign from Dollar Tree along with this ceramic house that is also from the Dollar Tree, and this family sign. This is from Walmart, along with some rub-on transfers that were from the Dollar Tree. So I'm just kind of cutting this out. It's not going to be perfect by any means, but I just wanted kind of some extra just in case. I don't know why, just in case, I guess. I'm just putting that rub-on transfer right to the top of the house, and you're gonna see I tried to put the rub-on transfer over the hole thinking that it would stay. It eventually just sunk in, so you're gonna see the hole in this house in the end. I didn't really have a way to cover it. I didn't want to add anything crazy to this. I just wanted to add some rub-on transfers and that family sign. I wanted it simple and easy and put together, and I wanted to use up some of this Dollar Tree stuff in my craft room. So once that was done, I'm just lifting it up just to make sure, and I kind of thought it was all falling apart, but it really wasn't. It turned out really good on this little ceramic house. Since we're not finished here, I thought that I was like, this is cute, and then I'm like, no, it's not really that cute. It's still pretty plain. I love my plain decor, do not get me wrong, but we had to do something different. So I did end up using the Waverly chalk paint in the color white to paint this family. I was actually going to keep it that wood color. I have no hate when it comes to that, just plain old wood color. I think it's pretty. I think it works for a lot of decor as well, and if you like that light wood, then it would match probably a lot. So using some hot glue, I'm gluing this family down, and then I decided that that house just needed a little bit of something extra, so we're going to be using a rub-on transfer from Amazon to top this off.
Raindrops falling, it's cold outside, and I kind of feel like calling, but it's too late now, I just miss you. I just miss you. We were such a constellation, right? No, you'd agree. Made a reputation for ourselves at age 18. We had the devil on our shoulders telling us.
This next DIY, I'll be using 2 of these wood panels and this Waverly chalk paint. It's not chalk paint, it's wax in the color Antique, and I'm just going to be putting it over the top just like a normal stain, and then I'm be wiping it away with a paper towel. I really like to use stain, but with the weather it is so unpredictable if I would ever have stain dry in this like heat wave we're having. So I just went ahead and did this, used a blow dryer, hair dryer to dry it, which it's always a little sticky for a couple days anyways, but you know what, we got to get this craft done somehow. So that is how I did it in just a few short minutes. Whether it's the right way or the wrong way, it worked. All right, so once that was done, I did get this one a second coat. I just did not like the way it looked, so we're gonna be giving that just a second coat, and it did still just turn out lighter. I'm not sure why. It just did, and they're the exact same thing. I'm using some Chalk Couture silkscreen transfers. I'm using 3 of these. So although Chalk Couture can be a little pricey, you can reuse these multiple times, and then you can reuse them for different projects. Or if you have a Chalk Couture silkscreen transfer like this one where it has 6, you can do multiple projects. And I think that is great. I love doing multiple projects, and then I feel like that it didn't really cost as much when I can make multiple projects using Dollar Tree items. So I made these really cute signs for very inexpensive.
We should do. I wonder if you think about me too. I can hear the raindrops falling. It's cold outside, and I kind of feel like calling, but it's too late now. I just miss you.
I'll be using a floating shelf. I don't know what it was, the hype about these floating shelves, but I don't want them in my craft room anymore. They are driving me crazy. I don't like them. They're not cute. They're not fun. Like, they've got to go. And I picked up so many of them. I've used a few in DIYs, but this was my last one. It had to get used. I'm also using this house sign from the Dollar Tree as well. I picked up some really random signs because I'm like, oh my God, it's farmhouse. They're so cute. And then I can't really add like silkscreen transfers to them or Chalk Couture. And then maybe you could probably add Cricut to them if you wanted. There's just not a lot to add to them because they have so many creases and crevices. I'm using some wooden letters once again. If you can see, I'm trying to use up some of these wooden letters, and I think I'm doing a good job in this video. I decided to write out bloom. I was going to end up adding some flower pots, things like that to the shelf, and they were just covering up the bloom. So I just kind of added some really random decor to this, and I think it still looks really, really cute, and nothing is permanent. So if I did want to change out the items on the shelf, I totally could. Next one, use one of these tags from Dollar Tree and some rub-on transfers. These are from Amazon, and I'm using this duck one. I think this one is so cute. It really fits my decor. I love ducks. Although we no longer have any ducks, I still love them. I still like them. And hopefully in the next year or so, we will bring new family members in and have more ducks. But all I did was add that transfer on, peel it back, and that is it for this. And this is just a really quick DIY, and I'm going to be adding it into one of my tier trays. You guys, that is it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, consider sticking around and subscribing. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.